It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. There are souls in this world who have the gift of finding joy everywhere and leaving it behind them when they go. Humor can get in under the door while seriousness is still fumbling at the handle. It's a sad day for American capitalism when a man can't fly a midget on a kite over Central Park. There are few sources of energy so powerful as a procrastinating college student. I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. There's no way you can kill someone and get to the other side of the experience unchanged. I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. All people know the same truth. Our lives consist of how we choose to distort it. I am ignorant of absolute truth, but I am humble before my ignorance, and therein lies my honor and my reward. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. If you hang out with chickens, you're going to cluck, and if you hang out with eagles, you're going to fly. Most of us try to do too much because we are secretly afraid we will not be able to do anything at all. To lose your path is the way to find that path. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. When people stargazing, they stare at stars and many other things which they've already presumed commonly and universally as stars. As if you could kill time without injuring eternity. When we sense something, it is due to the movement of atoms in space. When I see the moon, it is because moon atoms penetrate my eye. News told, rumors heard, truth implied, facts buried. Each of us is full of shit in our own special way. We are all shitty little snowflakes dancing in the universe. At the heart of nature's mystery lies another mystery. To tell the truth is very difficult, and young people are rarely capable of it. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. Life is a drama full of tragedy and comedy. You should learn to enjoy the comic episodes a little more. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. The desire to die was my one and only concern. To it I have sacrificed everything, even death. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. The light at the end of the tunnel is just the light of an oncoming train. To be poor, ugly, and, moreover, intelligent condemns one in our society to a dark and disillusioned life. To beauty, all is forgiven. For to speak the truth, there are but few that care thus to spend their time, but choose rather to be speaking of things to no profit. The secret of Buddhism is to remove all ideas, all concepts, in order for the truth to have a chance to penetrate, to reveal itself. We are saved by faith alone, but the faith that saves is never alone. This was not a fairy tale. This was not the movies. This was life. It hurt more. It was excruciating. It was excruciatingly beautiful. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. To ugly ducklings everywhere, don't worry about those fluffy yellow morons. They'll never get to be swans. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. When you choose one way out of many, all the ways you don't take are snuffed out like candles, as if they'd never existed. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon. Be sure what you want, and be sure about yourself. It is not enough to show how clever we are by showing how obscure everything is. Whatever games are played with us, we must play no games with ourselves, but deal in our privacy with the last honesty and truth. People do not meet by chance. They navigate their lives to certain people for certain reasons. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. The worst memories stick with us, while the nice ones always seem to slip through our fingers. The truth doesn't always set you free. People prefer to believe prettier, neatly wrapped lies. Dream your dream, and realize that you are more than just the dreamer. You are the point of origin for its reality. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. You must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. Leadership is not about having the most power or authority. It's about having the courage and drive to turn ideas into action. The strong man is not one who is good at wrestling, but the strong man is one who controls himself in a fit of rage. Happiness is permanent. What is temporary is sadness. All that happens means something. Nothing you do is ever insignificant. The nail that sticks out farthest gets hammered the hardest. On the whole, human beings want to be good, but not too good, and not quite all the time. To see what is in front of one's nose needs a constant struggle. I think I've discovered the secret of life. You just hang around until you get used to it. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. It's a lie to think you're not good enough. It's a lie to think you're not worth anything. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Problems in science are sometimes made easier by adding complications. I want to build to that mogul, legendary level. The power of empowerment can change the world, one person at a time. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. The harder you fall, the heavier your heart. The heavier your heart, the stronger you climb. The stronger you climb, the higher your pedestal. I wouldn't have missed a single minute of it, not for the whole world. Start by doing what is necessary, then what is possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. Don't think of introversion as something that needs to be cured. Spend your free the way you like, not the way you think you're supposed to. If you can dream it, you have the innate ability to make it a reality in your life. Entertainment is temporary happiness, but the real happiness is permanent entertainment. Nothing has to be true forever, just for long enough. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. I hear my silence talked of in every lane. The suppression of a cry is itself a cry of pain. It is better for the heart to break than not to break. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way, if you let it. You realize that our mistrust of the future makes it hard to give up the past. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. I would rather die of passion than of boredom. Each man should frame life so that it's in future our fact and his dreaming mate. It takes a lot of courage to show your dreams to someone else. If we didn't fear the truths we didn't hear, we'd lose the need to fear the ones we did. If cats looked like frogs, we'd realize what nasty, cruel little bastards they are. Style. That's what people remember. Life is nothing without a little chaos to make it interesting. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet. The lessons of life amount not to wisdom, but to scar tissue and callus. The darkening of the world makes the irrationality of art rational, radically darkened art. My feet are shaking, but I'll do whatever it takes to take a step forward. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty.